Hi guys, slightly different video again, or continuation you could say, because it's another trainer video. I did one of my custom Converse a while back now, and the reason I'm doing a review, or a very quick overview if you want to call it that, of these RAAD trainers is because I don't know if you've had this happen to you, but I was marketed these really aggressively on Instagram and Facebook. And obviously it worked because I caved in after a long, long time of deliberating and wondering whether I should take the plunge or not. A lot of reviews that I found at the time on YouTube seemed to be kind of paid reviews. I didn't really trust the people that were kind of talking about the shoes. I did wonder whether they had like a free pair sent to them or something. So I thought I'd put this out there just as completely unbiased review of the RAAD trainers. I have in no way been paid for this. They're not free. I paid it with my own money. And this is just a very quick overview just to see whether they are something that maybe you would enjoy as well. So obviously based off the Converse style, hence why I was tempted, because I do love Converse trainers. This is the Red Skull Mangala design. So the advantage of RAAD is that the amount of designs they have is just insane. I mean, there's so much artwork and different things that you can choose. So it's really, really something out there for everyone. So these arrived pretty quickly. I took advantage of a 2-for-1 deal, so I got one pair free basically, and it cost me about $80 roughly, so it's about 60 odd pounds. So normally what you would be paying, I guess, for one pair of Converse, you're getting kind of two of these. So similar style, as I said. So I have been wearing these a fair amount over the last month or so. So I can give you a bit of a review of these. I have a second pair, as I just mentioned, that I haven't really worn yet. I think I've only worn them once. So, but I'll show you the kind of design work on those too. So first thing I should say is that they seem really well made. They don't seem kind of cheap to me. The actual material and the design, as you can see, looks really crisp. Can't see any kind of flaws. Ignore that little bright bit there. It was just me giving it a bit of a clean before doing the video because they were a little bit mucky. Design-wise, I'm really happy with how it looks. The material is relatively thick on the sides, so just bear that in mind in comparison to a Converse trainer, which I find tend to be quite thin, and these tend to collapse quite easily on a Converse. These are much more sturdy and will actually feel thicker around your ankle. So just be prepared for that. So it could make your foot kind of sweat a little bit more, if you want to call it that. It feels more padded. It's obviously got the design at the back, and it's got the kind of the design as well inside. What I will say is that from the top, they are definitely wider than a normal Converse trainer. All my Converse seem much narrower, so just bear that in mind again, depending on the type of look that you're after. So it's a slightly different look, even though they're very similar in shape. They do have differences, mostly when you kind of see them side by side. But they do feel comfortable. As I say, they feel really well padded. They feel quite sturdy. All the stitching, as far as I can see, and the gluing seems pretty good. I mean, for the price, I'm not really complaining. I think my main concern was, will the graphics look good? Will the material and the print of the image look as good as it does on the website? And I've got to say it does. It really pops in this color. I think they're really cool. And especially if you pair them, obviously, with some, I don't know, black jeans or something, they look really great. They just kind of just really stand out quite nicely. So very happy. So that's the Red Skull Mangala. Now if we go to the second pair, these are I think they're called Black and White Roses or something along those lines. So as you can see, I haven't really worn these apart from just the once. Obviously they need to be worn in. They look a bit kind of too white really in person, but I wanted to have something that was quite different to my first pair, something that kind of stood out in a slightly different way. I really like the design again, and as you can see maybe from the interior there, you can see maybe the kind of thickness of it slightly. On the sides there. There's a little bit of yellowing you might be able to see from the edges. They have been kind of close to like my back door that has quite a lot of glass, so I think that's probably fading from the sun, so just bear that in mind. So there's a little bit of fading there that I can see. But I think once these are worn in, they get just a little bit of scuff marks and things like that. I think they'll look great as well, but they also feel comfortable. Material again, really sturdy, similar thickness. Design at the back there, so we put these that way. So really nice imaging again. You can see a bit more of the texture on this one of the material, just because of the type of print that it is. And yeah, the tip pretty good as well. The gluing, kind of stitching, as far as I can tell, seem pretty decent. But definitely my favorite, I would say, are these, hence why I've been wearing them more. So overall, I'm really happy with them. They're not a scam. Just in case you were wondering, that's something I did wonder before putting an order in. You know, is this really something legit? Is it? Am I going to get ripped off? Am I going to get really annoyed that I've paid money for something that's just flimsy and horrible? So these seem to be really good. As I say, I've only been wearing them about a month, so they do start collapsing quite soon and they start falling apart. I will post another video and let you know, but they do seem very sturdy, very sturdy, quite warm, quite snug, and good amount of thickness and support as well. I've seen some images of people kind of using RAAD shoes at the gym, actually, or these type of trainers, and it doesn't surprise me in a way, because they do hold your ankle quite well. So I think it could be used for that. I have used them at the gym sometimes also, and they seem to have done a good job, but I mostly wear them to kind of go out and about. So there you go. Hope you found this useful. Hope it's kind of given you some information about these trainers and whether it's something that you would want to delve into. I would definitely recommend them. I think for the price you can't go wrong. The amount of designs is pretty good as well. Just do as much research as you can in terms of how the designs look in real person. You know, just because you just never know how they will translate. I did do a bit of research, and I saw images of customers that had posted this one, for example, just with their camera or something. So I knew that I was probably going to get something pretty decent. But just make sure that whatever you choose translates well into real life. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you all soon. Bye.